So she's the president.
What about her?
I'm very confused.
Her.
They called the other guy
She will
president.
find a way. Even if we get Spivey on our side, I let her resign. I let her keep her dignity. Everyone still thinks that Olivia Pope is Olivia Pope, competent, trusted, right hand of the king, because I let her stay Olivia Pope.
You had to help her. If the public knew the true circumstances behind Olivia Pope's dismissal, it wouldn't have simply hurt her. It would have hurt us too.
A flesh wound.
Ma'am, if you're suggesting that we leak that information now...
Us? The White House? Leak lives firing? That would be beneath us. But you are working with her old team, yes?
I am.
Is it beneath them?
I don't like where this is going. What did she do? Why did everybody hate her so
Up
much?
at his house at 2. That's just one cousin. They are not all like that.
Everybody got one hood cousin.
Or aunt.
Or uncle who used to be a pimp.
And then found Jesus.
Oh, I got 2 of those.
Uh-oh. What did it say?
You said you left on good terms, that I was a problem with this case, but really it's you. Is it true?
I didn't lie. My resignation was complicated.
Sounds like more spin to me.
You came to me asking for my help.
Because I thought you had a bite behind that bark. But instead I found a sedity phony who judged me from the minute she laid eyes on me.
I never judged you.
Oh, you judged me immediately. Just like a white man in the boardroom looking down on me because my hips are too wide and my hue too dark.
Oh, so we're going there. Wow.
You think we soul sisters just because you rented out a hair salon for a few hours on the black side of town? Please. I dealt with plenty of bougie-ass black women just like you. Spend most of your life in a boarding school, Ivy League universities with a horse between your legs and a silver spoon in your mouth. You're not the only one who knows how to Google. So keep it real, Olivia Pope. Why'd you leave the White House?
You know your skin tone and measurements aren't the reason people don't like you. It's you. Annalise Keating, you are a bully who insults people and then wonders why they won't help you. But hey, you're just trying to keep it real, right? How's that working out for you? Can't be that great if you had to haul your broke ass on the megabus to beg for my help. You may think you know who I am and what I'm about, but don't get it twisted. We are not the same. So allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Olivia Pope, and I don't have to explain myself to anyone, especially you.
It wasn't personal. She
Oh,
needed
yeah,
to be
it
stopped
is.
for the greater good of our nation.
Stop. She's trying to reform our justice system, which, as Attorney General of the
Ellie
United
wants
States...
the same reform, just on a safer timeline.
Sure, but maybe playing it safe is the problem. I respect President Grant's reasoning, but a safe timeline is not sending someone away for 20 years on a simple possession charge. It's okay to miss her.
I don't miss her. I just don't trust her, okay?
Okay?
I'm on the only side that matters, my client.
Your client, the White House? That's who you're working with to deny the rights of 90 wrongfully imprisoned people, right?
You're not here because you care about those people. You got kicked out of the game and you want back in. Don't pretend you have anything on your mind other than you.
You're not here for your client. You're here for me. You're here for revenge.
So what if I am? I'd say I'm more than a little bit due, wouldn't you?
You said your QPA would be about justice. Don't let go of that. Don't compromise yourself just because you hate me.
You're really gonna want to walk away before I do something I regret.
You already have. You took the case. I guarantee one way or the other, you will come to regret it.
I really wish I knew what the freak was going on right now.
This is about Olivia Pope. Where the hell is she?
You saw the news. It's over.
I don't accept that.
I took this case because it matters.
Because you want to change the world.
Because I want to change the world.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. There you are. You're still you. They just don't see it. You just don't see it.
What is that?
Just a little something that might make you feel better.
Dirt on Spivey or whatever his name is.
Abby!
What?
Charlie found dirt on Spivey.
I'm all for playing dirty, but we're gladiators, right? When we play dirty, it's for a good reason.
This is a good reason. Of course
Well,
it
it's
is.
not.
You thought this was about the case?
No,
We got the chance to finally check Olivia Pope. It's what we all wanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think she really feels that way.
But I am a fighter, so I don't regret the fight. I can't. It's who I am. It's what I do. And luckily, I am not alone. Next to me is one of the most courageous fighters I have ever met. I am just as proud to be in the service of her fight to get this case heard by the highest court of the land as anything I have ever done. And while I understand the interest in me, I have lost very little compared to the men and women, many of them innocent, stuck in prison for decades because of an inadequate defense provided by our legal system. So I respectfully ask the public, including you, Francesca, to shift focus to what matters, the fight to reform our criminal justice system, and the woman who is leading that charge, fighting that fight for all of us, Annalise Keating.
Now is the time. We can't wait another political season, another month, another day. There are people rotting in prison because of a judicial system that's messed up. All we're asking is for an hour of the court's time to hear our case, make a decision. Help us do that, please.
Popcorn and wine together.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing.
It's like a megabus special, if you ask me.
More like a sedity snack. Marcus.
Wow. Could be the bad news, right, about Spivey?
Any update on Spivey?
Yeah, he saw the interview. Didn't change his mind. He won't hear the case.
I had this vision of DC as a place full of attractive young people going to fancy galas and trying to do good in the world. Instead, it's like an uglier Philly with a bunch of narcissistic, power-hungry cowards.
Hey, now, who you calling ugly?
Well, I didn't say everyone.
She's taken. She better remember she's taken.
Damn.
Anyway, we had a crap day. Sorry for making you come to a place like this.
Oh, I'm liking this bar.
Asher.
Kayla!
Full name.
I do not like where that was going. So much for being in love. What up, bitch? Sorry. That's all she seems to me as a
based on the
bitch.
merits of the case. Charlie found it. I gave it to Jake. I'm sure he used it. He must have. There's no way Spivey saw that interview last night without being affected by it. If you could find a way to make that story disappear, maybe you'd get a different result. To be clear, I did not do this for you. You were right. I did say my QPA would be about justice. Now it still is.
6 years ago, your son killed a woman in a hit and run. You paid off the only witness.
How did you get this?
I got it from the same people who gave it to the White House yesterday. Mere hours before you made up your mind. I'm guessing that is not a coincidence. It's easy to bury. I'm good at that kind of thing, the best, actually. I can fix it for you. Make it all go away, get you out from under the White House. I only ask one thing in return.
Did I hear the case that I side with you?
No. That you listen to your conscience. I didn't come here to blackmail you. If your son had stood trial for his crime, I know that you would have wanted him to have the best representation possible.
Former White House Chief of Staff Olivia Pope, along with Philadelphia attorney Annalise Keating, has just been added to the court's docket. Justice Spivey apparently making an impassioned plea to his fellow justices, asking that they not only consider the case, but fast-track it as well. The stunning decision is not only a victory for Pope and Keating, but is also being hailed as a significant step forward in the effort to reform America's criminal justice system.
So what now? You go on to your teaching gig, I go on to the Supreme Court?
Is that what you would like to happen?
Not exactly. You?
Nope.
Is this your way of saying you'll join me?
Is this your way of asking? Let's go.
All right. Except for one little hiccup that you guys may or may not notice of it being frozen. It froze for me. I had to back it up 10 seconds for it to continue playing. But yeah. No idea why everybody was being so mean to Olivia, so against her. Because if they were just against the case itself, then they should be ashamed. But they were doing this because Olivia was involved. So I'm thinking it all had to do with her. I have no idea what she did to get fired, what her relationship was with Fitz. What's his name? I don't know. The one guy who I thought was president, but apparently the president's a woman. But they called both of them. I don't know. I'm not even going to try and understand because I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I'm glad that they were able to get the case heard by the Supreme Court. So I look forward to watching How to Get Away with Murder's episode next. Like, as soon as I end this, I will be watching that. I think Olivia is probably going to be in it. It sounds like she's not quite done with the case yet. She's going to join Annalise in the trial, I guess. I don't really know what her role is going to be. She's not a lawyer, so I don't know. I don't like Michaela in this. At first, she was fine. It was actually kind of funny how she was fangirling over the people, but her with Marcus, yeah, I didn't like that. She's with Asher, and she's like, she tries so hard to get Asher to forgive her for her lies, claims that she loves him, and then she was tempted to cheat. To me, that means she doesn't love Asher as much as she says she does. So yeah, that kind of made me mad. But hopefully she did go home, or not home, but she went back to the hotel alone. I know it looked like she did, but for all I know, he followed behind her and she cheated. But until I get proof of that, I'm going to assume that she went to the hotel alone, and that was the end of that. Other than that, there's not really much to talk about for me, since I don't know Scandal. I'm not going to talk about the other stuff because I have no idea what's going on. So, but I did enjoy seeing Annalise and Olivia together. They had their moments of, being nice and bonding, and then most moments were them at each other's throats throwing insults. But all of it was fun. I liked all of it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to watching How to Get Away with Murder's episode next. So hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.